Saturn in Return videos advice series. This series will look deeper into the Saturn return and help give you some advice on what you can do if you are experiencing or about to go through your own Saturn return. So let's answer the question, what is a Saturn return? Saturn, the planet of discipline and restriction and lessons, sits in this very specific place in the sky when you were born. It takes 28 to 29 years for Saturn to transit all the way around in the sky and back to the same place it was in your natal position. In astrology, we do measure the maturation period based off of Saturn. At age 21, Saturn does a 90-degree relationship to your natal Saturn, and so that thus begins the first lessons that you will experience before Saturn actually hits exact. Your 20s are actually considered a more Saturnian time in which these lessons develop even more so, and they may even become overwhelming. At age 28 and 29 is when you experience the first full lesson of your chart where Saturn is placed. So if you are born 1983 to the end of 1985, 1983 might actually be a little fuzzy, but 1983 to 1985, Saturn sits in a Scorpio. 1985 to 1988, Saturn sits in Sagittarius. The best way to know exactly where your Saturn sits is to have someone individually look at your natal chart. However, if you do know that you're born between these times, then you will have a good idea of where your Saturn might sit. Saturn is currently, today, May 22nd, 2015, at the degree of 1 degree Sagittarius. Saturn is currently in retrograde and going backwards in the sky from our point of view from the Earth. By mid-June, Saturn will then be in Scorpio, and those who experienced their first Scorpio Saturn return, who were born 1983 to 1985, will experience some of the same lessons again as Saturn returns. Saturn remains in Scorpio throughout the summer, so this will be a very internal process for our Saturn in return to Scorpio. Scorpio and Sagittarius have very different energies, so throughout the series we will be exploring those differences because Saturn is making these transits back into Scorpio and then back forward into Sagittarius. I've created this series mainly for anyone who's going through a Saturn return. Saturn return can be a quite difficult time, or it can be a time of immense transformation if you do know how to use the energies right. These videos will be catering to those who are currently going through Saturn return, but it's universal. There's a lot of themes here that will be helpful for anyone who will experience this transit in the future. Thank you so much. This is the first installment. Look forward to more to come as we'll go deeper into how we can manage ourselves through Saturn return, how we can explore these lessons, and really find ourselves transformed at the end of this transit. Thank you so much. This is Krena Dean, and I'm signing off. Bye.